Ladies and gentlemen, Kim here. Welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys had a good day trading today. Market is up about 1.9% there. On the S&P Nasdaq 1.6, semiconductor less than 1% today. Dow 2, Russell 2000 1.2%, transport 1.7. Banks made a move 3.2% for the bank sector today, along with the energy. These two guys led the market today. Biotech up a little bit, along with the healthcare, home builders, utilities green, retail red, emerging market green. Bitcoin down, gold, silver, miners up a little bit. Dollar down, oil up, treasury bond down. VIX is down a little bit. Let's do the S&P 500 ETF. Spider! 65-minute chart here. So this is where we closed on Friday, and it looks like we opened up right about here. So we actually saw that gap up. You can see, so the gap up right here, there's a fluctuation on that first hour, and because my short-term moving average that has been acting as resistance last week, that's where we got to that level, and looks like we'll start coming back down. You see that lower wick here. So at one point, this candle looked something like this with the red color. You can see my micro term is supporting the buyers right on that first hour, where the bears trying to bring it down. And what's important is though the up gap, right? That up gap that was opened up this morning right here. That up gap is actually slightly open. So if I kind of do this, you can see that up gap wasn't fully filled. And I think because my short-term moving average was right there to catch it when this thing fell down, and leaving a little bit of that up gap today, that's gonna be a bullish favoring price action. So with that, bulls put up a little bit more courage there on the first hour, brought it right back up, and it was able to get above, clear above, push above, and thrust it above the short-term moving average. And once we got above that short-term moving average, as you can see, the short-term moving average did act as support on the 4th hour and the 6th hour. However, that level, there's a micro resistance level right here when that second hour push happened. So that entire level did act as resistance all day long after that push. So what can we expect going into tomorrow? So we've seen this type of price action before right here. So you can see we kind of gapped up, similar to what happened today. And then it's been grinding right here, right above that, micro-term moving average, right? This was a mid-May. And that's kind of what we're seeing here. And then we initially saw that move to the upside, but it met with that mid-term moving average. We extensively talked about that a couple weeks ago. And then, so I think there's a good chance bulls are going to try to push it up at least to retest that mid-term moving average, currently residing at 401.79 or so. And that's going to be the important resistance. That mid-term moving average does have impressive resume, and bulls are very much fearful of that mid-term moving average because last time tanked, last time tanked, last time tanked. 3 occasions since April. Every time when bulls got up, right, they made a move, put up that courage to battle with that mid-term moving average. This market tanked for a week or 2 weeks. I mean, that thing just straight downward. You can see right here, straight up tankage, and completely annihilated the buyers for weeks or 2. So this is a level, that mid-term moving average is definitely very dominant, exclusively supporting the bears for the last couple months, and bulls are extremely fearful of this mid-term moving average. Boss bears are hanging around it in this mid-term moving average. So, and not only that, we got these down gaps right here at 410 and 400. It's a very, very difficult level. You see that down gap right here, down gap right there. So that 400, 410 vicinity right here, that entire vicinity is a very, very strong triple resistance. Again, because we got the midterm just making sure to guard those down gaps so that bulls can't even get there. So this is a very important level. This is gonna be the level that bulls gonna be very much fearful getting up there. However, if bulls can able to conquer this level, we're talking this 410 level, and he able to either fill the gap, all these down gap, thrusting above the midterm moving average, or gapping it over, or some miracle has to happen. If they can do that and somehow get above 410, I think there's a good chance that bulls can find some sort of traction, at least in the short to midterm, to go after that 429. But this is going to be a very, very scary level for the bulls to get up there. Let's check out that oscillator, see if we can extract any more information. So, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You see that oscillator right here? That's this. This is that. This is this. And you're like, what are you talking about? Well, that oscillator never got up all the way to the top of the ceiling. You see that how it prematurely crossed back down? That shows weakness. And we're back at that level, as you can see right here. We're back at this level where last 3 times when the oscillator was up at this vicinity, inevitably major drawdown happened in a very rapid and fast manner, I might add. So bears brought it down super fast. Bulls were just, you know what I'm saying, panicking left and right, just freaking out. And we're back at it. Bulls are trying one more time. Every single time there was a bullish divergence. All right, you can see right here, higher lows on that oscillator while the price action cultivated lower lows. See, this is what I mean by lower lows, lower low, lower low, lower low, higher low, higher low. That's what we call bullish divergence. So we've seen these bullish divergences before, but inevitably these bullish divergences did initially saw that pop, but it never led to anything more, something to do with the actual reversal, anything more meaningful. That bulls were not able to find actual traction. I think the biggest reason is because that oscillator was not able to get all the way to the top of its band. So if we see another rejection here, bears gonna bring it down, and they're gonna bring it down hard. What the bulls need to do here, man, bulls need something that is gonna let bears tremble a little bit. Some sort of miracle move, another 2% big gap up, thrusting above the midterm, going up and filling some of these gaps. Something has to happen if bulls want to find any kind of traction and survive the remainder of this month. I'm gonna come back for you. We'll reassess the situation. Enjoy your evening. We'll look trading tomorrow.